Welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. BB Nasty here. I'm live. Vols is set to join me in a few moments. I believe he's out there on track right now. He is. Oh, King invalidated. Currently on pole right now is Cholo Swag. We have a minute 44 left to go in qualifying. Looks like ZGS, that's Ziggs23, is having an issue. He's in and out of the session. I don't know if that's a glitch because it just is constantly showing him load in, load out. He doesn't have a car, so I don't know what the issue is there. Vols has been disqualified from his lap. I don't think Elleventy's on him. But here we are, Vietnam. I expect to see a lot of wings broken tonight. 10 guys showed up for this one, not a whole lot of guys. Not a favorite track. So, yeah. If they can keep themselves in the race, all the guys here will earn points tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a DNF or two, but hopefully we don't. Oh, and he's red now too. Vols is still out there. Wow, really close to that wall there. Purple Sector 2 is improving his time. Well, we do know one thing. Uh-oh, what is this? Why is he so slow there? Oh, he retired. Oh, he had purpled Sector 2. Okay, well, there it is. Cholo on pole for tonight. Taking the fight to King. If you're just catching up, King took pole and won both races so far this season. His first ever in the league. It's his breakout year so far. We've got Vietnam happening tonight, and then this Thursday we'll be racing China? Welcome, Vols. And I think it's China.
It is
next.
China.
Yeah. But tonight, before we get to China, these guys have to survive Vietnam. If they can do it, if all of them can do it, they'll get points. Qualifying went Cholo, King, Vols, Elleventy, Hobie, Reaper, Slam, Buskynator, Mike, and Duck. Duck starting on the mediums. Ought to be interesting. Vols, you were purple Sector 2. What happened? Oh, he can't hear me right now. It's loading.
I was in the bathroom. So I was purple Sector 2, and Mike was on one of his stories, and he made me just die laughing, and I just lost it in a turn. So I was like, all right, I'm done.
Oh. I mean, you're still starting up there near the front, and hey, look at that.
Yeah, it's fine. I
it's
probably wasn't
not
gonna.
King on pole.
No, it's not. Cholo pulled it out. If I can hold on to third, that'll be a win for me tonight.
All right. Countdown has started. Midfield Runners Cup Season 8. I think I have Season 2 on the thing, on the name. I'll have to change that. It's Season 8. Round 3 here in Vietnam. Welcome, everybody. Let's go racing.
Do it.
I forgot about the I forgot about the warm-up lap. I was all set for that to be the real deal, man. Okay. All right, first up you got Cholo swag there. Cholo won the championship Season 5. Up there starting on pole, second place is King. New to winning in this league, but dominant so far this season. 2 poles, 2 wins. Starting up there, front row. Topping the second row is going to be Vols 8840, Season 6's champion. He's way up there on the wins list. Got a lot of heavy hitters up front here. Next up in fourth, we have Elleventy. Race winner last year. He was a rookie. This is a sophomore season. So expect him to probably start finding his footing soon. And maybe bringing the fight to some of these guys up front. Hobie One Kenobi starting 5th. My favorite car on the grid because it's so pink, and everybody knows this about me. So he's a bit of an odd duck, this Hobie. He will sneak around the track. You won't see him. You won't have a reason to say his name, and all of a sudden he's in the top 5 or 6 or something. You're like, whoa, where'd he come from? Starting at 6th, Reaper 2 Quick, 2-time race winner in the league. Midfield Runners Cup this is, of course. But that's back in Season 2 or 3, I want to say. And he's sure cooking for some good finish tonight. Like I said, a lot of these good midfielders that are here tonight in the back markers, these guys, free points tonight if they can finish the race. Just finish the race, you're guaranteed points. Also looking good, Reaper. Slammed, always colorful, coming around here, starting in 7th. He was a rookie last year. I'm running out of time to speak a whole lot about these guys as they're coming around to line up to the grid. But SlamCRX starts 7th. Buskynator starts 8th. Busky, I don't know of a whole lot to say about him other than he is aggressive. But we like it. Mike Akazichi starting in 9th. Uncle Mike, we call him. I think he's a 2-time race winner. Back in Season 1, it was. I know it was because I was the one who lost to him. Mud Duck 09 starts in 10th. That's your grid tonight, Duck. All right. Why does it say yellow flag? Can't be a yellow flag. It's starting. This is confusing on my end. All right. Sorry, Duck. I'll say more about you next week. I love you, buddy. Lights out. Looks like Elleventy. It's very quiet for some reason. I need to adjust my audio when I get a chance. But Elleventy upside. Vols fighting for that 3rd position. As they go side by side through most. Oh, no, Elleventy! And Elleventy is not able to hold that side by side. No, you didn't touch him.
Did we make contact?
Nope,
right,
nope.
Cool.
He got on the curb and lost it. Oh, no. And we have a casualty already. You guys were going at it side by side there. That was pretty good through almost the entirety of Sector 1.
I was trying to make sure I didn't take him out.
Nope.
I felt bad there.
Nope, no contact. It was one of those long spins, too. Lost his wing. And King is in the lead. How did that happen? Where was I?
I have no idea.
Oh, my God.
I was racing with Elleventy. I have no idea how that
I know.
happened.
That's what I was watching your race. I didn't see King take the lead. All right. We got to check his car for NOS or something. What's going on here? This is becoming a trend. We've got a battle back here. Slammed, Buskynator, Reaper all battling now. Busky's up to 5th, but now Reaper drops back down to 7th. These guys trading positions back and forth. And they're turning the wheel that way too as they go through the S's. It's a good thing. Oh no, what is this? Reaper into the pits. Slammed with a penalty and Reaper into the pits. Reaper must be getting a wing. I didn't see the damage, but I'm going to guess that's what it is. Oh, it's screwed up again. It's not showing people in their accurate spots. It says Slammed is in second.
That is not right.
That absolutely is not right. Oh, excuse me, I'm back, guys. Got taken away there for a second, but I'm back. Okay, I think it's back to normal. Slammed is showing in 6th position, and Cholo 4/10 off of King. And Balls, you're dropping off well, are you gaining or dropping? All I know is you're about a second.
I'm hanging around the same.
Oh, and Slammed up ahead of Buskynator. They've been trading it here.
Oh, Cholo just lost a wing on King.
Oh, no. Contact with King it is, huh?
Yep.
Yep, it's his in plate, at least. Because, of course, it doesn't show me every stage of damage that you can have. And Duck's all the way up to 7th. Movers and shakers right now. Duck's up 4 spots from where he started. We've got another one. Oh, no, Slammed is out of the race. Slammed DNF, first DNF of the night. And there it is, full course safety car. Oh, no. I expected it. I just didn't want it to happen. 10 guys, you want them all to get points.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm not sure, but the game might screw up and still give him points. Who knows?
That was perfect for Cholo and me.
Especially Cholo, but yeah, emphasis on Cholo. Hobie elected to stay out. Now, did it happen too quick for King to make it? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he was passed.
So he's... Oh, and this is hard on tires too, isn't it?
Yep.
He's going to want to pit. He's just going to have to bite the bullet and give up track position. Duck and Hobie both stayed out, but Duck makes sense because Duck started on mediums. So, I mean, Duck's fine. But Hobie and King, they didn't pit. Things have shuffled out quite a bit here. Oh, that's too bad. I wish that I had footage of what happened to Slammed. If you worked for Codemasters, write this down. If you work for Codemasters, maybe if it's feasible, add some situation where, like, when you wreck or something, like, you know how you have the rewind thing, right? Like, the game's always recording what you're doing, like, so you can rewind if you're playing AI or on single player. Do something like that, but like a system to where I can tap into the wreck. I can see what the f happened to you. Like, I could tap into your feed or whatever for it, maybe. I don't know how well that would work. It's probably not easy to do, but, you know, good things aren't. Always, anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm going to adjust that volume so I can hear the cars a little bit. You seem a little quiet, though, too. Balls, maybe I just need to turn up my mic. Or my headset. There we go.
Any better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Of course, I went and turned up the race cars, too, so now everything's louder. I don't know. It's all...
Way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still not going in. Who's staying on this strategy?
Oh, no. Wow. Interesting stuff there. Is he? Oh, well, see, he's in the chat with the other guys. I cannot believe nobody in that chat is telling him he fucked up.
I mean, I guess I'm debating. I guess my next set of tires will have to be the hards, but it is a free pit stop, so.
It's a free pit stop, and the softs were not going to last you very long. You were already on lap 2 when at the end of lap 2 when the safety came out. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It made sense to get off him. I think you guys are on the right strategy. I think that Hobie and King are crazy.
I think me and Cholo will be on opposites. He's on hards right now, so I think my last stint will be on hards and his last stint will be on mediums.
Yeah, Cholo's, he's on hards back at 6th. Yeah, I should have that on the screen.
Even the hards don't even last very long here.
Yeah, he's the only one on hards. You went medium, Busky, Reaper, Elleventy all went medium. Mike stayed out. Mike is on softs in 5th. Duck stayed out. He's on mediums, but he stayed out. Hobie and King up front stayed out on softs. So you've got 3 guys on. You're absolutely surrounded both ways. You have 2 guys in front of you on older tires and 2 guys behind you on older tires. Vols, be careful.
Okay. Yep. Good to know.
And then Cholo with his new wing, great that he got lucky and was able to get it in such a way. Holy shit! Why is Elleventy miles behind you guys? I think he like decided to pit that last lap. He's not. He might not even reach you guys. Oh yeah, he will. I'm gonna go watch him because he's, you know, his car's moving and your guys' isn't or aren't.
I don't think it's coming in still.
There's no way.
It's not coming in. The lights would have gone off by now, I feel like. Yeah, we're going around again.
No way.
Oh.
At least it's a short one, but to have to do it this... It does not normally make you drive this many caution laps. Yeah, there you go. How about this one, Codemasters? This one's a lot easier to do. Allow us to skip. Just like, instead of having to catch the safety car, just be like, hey, do it like NASCAR, man. Do you want to pit? Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh. Or no. And once everybody's chosen, we restart.
Yeah.
We had our All-Star Dirt Night, sponsored by SFDPB 2980 last night. And I've been practicing all week, like a lot. I won the thing. I'm not here to toot my own horn, but I practice a lot. So yeah, it was. But I tried to practice with everybody as much as I could. And one of the people who practiced with me the most was Full Throttle, and he's been coming along a lot in his wheel to wheel. He's been driving a lot safer. And anyways, I just want to give a shout out to him. I think he's getting a lot better at his driving. And I felt really bad he was the first one eliminated last night.
Yeah.
So, Throttle, buddy, we love you. And you're going to win a race one of these days in NASCAR League, I'm sure. This is the boring part of the race, folks.
Gotta be going green this time, right? Got to.
Lights are still on. Yep, they just went off. There he goes. It's gonna start stacking the field up now too.
King's out of AI. Hobie still in AI. Hobie's still in AI.
Somebody tell Hobie, man. Somebody tell Hobie. Oh god, this is gonna fuck you up and everybody up too if he's AI when it goes, because he's gonna be slow.
Fuck.
Oh, what was that, man? Holy shit! Oh, King got an amazing start too.
Yeah, he got a great jump.
Wow, dude, he's out there to a second already. Cholo on fresh, hard tires is going to be putting pressure on Mike right away here. Mike on old tire. Yep. Cholo gets by Mike. That's up to 5th. Buskynator gets by as well. Now, see, I don't get that strategy, Mike. Where you sleep at the wheel, buddy. Stay out on the tires just to immediately let 2 guys by you. I'm sorry, I'm backseat driving. I've been known to do that.
It happens, man.
Duck's looking good. See, Duck was the only one who it made sense to stay out. The strategy actually helped him. He started last. He's up to 4th. Although it's about to be 5th because Cholo's there. Cholo to the... Oh, they almost made contact on the straightaway. But Cholo's through. That's going to move your pole sitter back up into 4th already.
That was fast.
Yeah. Well, the safety car, it helped. Oh, and Mike is all the way back into last place now, running in 9th. I would not be surprised if we see Mike come in for tires right now, and he's got to be kicking and moaning and screaming and bitching. He had to have accidentally missed the pit or something. I just can't imagine he did this on purpose. I love his car, though. Nope, he's staying out. How's King out there running purples? Holy crap, balls. Apparently...
Fuck, dude.
Apparently King is just a god now.
Oh, man, I am sliding. I'm sliding on new mediums.
By the way, I don't know if I did... you weren't in the stream with me last week. I don't think I don't know if I've told you. I can't remember, but your car looks sharp.
Oh, thanks, man.
Reaper loses his position to Mike. Gets one of them back. Buskynator loses his spot to Elleventy, who's worked his way back up into 6th after the the first lap incident there when you guys were side by side. I should write some intro material for you guys, so I'm not like coming up off of it off the top of my freaking head all the time. Wait, at the intro, but that was the reason I did the warm-up lap, so I could introduce you guys. I think
nice.
it works for that well, you know.
It does work.
So. I know it's off topic of F1, but how'd you like Bristol Dirt?
I didn't watch it. Not
Nothing?
gonna lie.
You haven't watched any of it? Like I watch the highlights. I don't watch stuff live. I watch highlights.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I did not watch it.
Are you watching any NASCAR these days, or?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Interesting.
Nope.
I mean, I hadn't. The only reason I am is because we're doing the league, you know. But kind of paying more attention to it.
You know?
Yeah. Ooh, oh, 11C pulling out for the pass. Goes to the inside of Duck. That's for 5th and 6th there. Riding along with Mud Duck. Can't remember, Vols. Where'd you finish Bahrain?
6th or 5th or 6th? I don't remember.
You were 11th at Australia, though. I do remember that. That was a crazy race. What happened there at Australia?
I'm trying to remember now.
Because I never saw it. I just assumed you wrecked.
I think I just lost it at Australia. Yeah.
It was early. I just remember seeing you back, and I was like, "Whoa, where'd that?"
Yeah.
Because I was having to watch the stream on other guys'. That was the one where I couldn't. My game wasn't updated. Yeah. Oh, Mike's in the wall. Mike's in the wall. At the hairpin. Didn't make the hairpin. I don't... He was up against the wall with his wing, but I don't see any damage to his wing. Sorry to interrupt you there, Balls, about Australia. What were you saying? You thought you lost it somewhere?
Yeah, I lost it at some point. I don't remember what point it was, but I definitely lost it. Still do not have these turns down yet, especially that first big looping turn.
How much time did you devote to practicing?
About an hour before the race.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense. I probably put... Oh, no. We got a bit of a yellow. I don't know. Mike's in the pits. Duck is about to lose a spot to Reaper. Duck's dropped all the way back to 8th now. Not sure his strategy is holding up or if it's just his pace. Corner cutting penalty to Reaper. He's the only one with a penalty right now, because the only other guy who had a penalty wrecked out of the race. Slammed CRX is out with a DNF. No points for him tonight. And Cholo is running Hobie down. Oh, Hobie goes wide. Cholo's going to get by. I mean, Hobie just... Whew. Oh. King's got to be dying, dude. He's 8 laps on those tires. That's not including qualifying. It, you know, it doesn't even tell me how many laps total, really, because it includes qualifying. And there goes Hobie. Hobie's pitting to get off of his. King's the only one left on these old softs. Duck's on equally old mediums, but he's all the way back in 8th position. He's dropped from 4th to 8th.
I mean, as long as I'm not putting pressure on him, he's good to stay on him, you know?
Well, but how can you not be gaining? You're dropping.
I mean, I'm just not as good, man.
Yeah, that could be it. I want to see... It's not that I have a dog in the fight. I love all of you guys, and I honestly like diversity, so it's awesome that a different guy keeps winning every season. But I want to see a battle for the championship. I don't want to see King just run away with it. And King is, so far this season, just running away with it. Although we haven't had somebody run away with it like that in a while, so maybe it's, you know... that one of those years. I don't know. Need to get some of the rookies up in here. Nobody's well. We had a guy in the stream. By the way, I told him to add me, and we'll see about getting him in the league. But Hayden is the guy's name. He's watching the stream right now. But we'll have to add him on PlayStation and get him into a lobby and see how he does. But some of the guys that you would expect to be showing up haven't been able to be here much this year.
Yeah.
And we've 10 starters tonight. It's the lowest we've had in a while. I don't really mind it. I think that it allows us to have a little bit more of a laid-back, nuanced experience. I'm not flipping through as many cars and whatnot. And the guys it's... You know, some of the guys who are fighting for that 10th position all the time, it's kind of nice to start a race already in the points. Just don't have, try not to wreck. But for emphasis, this is exactly half as many starters as we had here last season.
We had a full field last season, huh?
Yeah, it's the only race we've ever had a full field of 20 starters was here in the rain, Season 7 Midfield Runners.
Why would it be here?
Remember that. You have to remember that. I don't know why it was here, man. It just worked out that way. It was crazy. Ooh, Busky's catching up to Hobie now. Now, Hobie's pitted and grabbed some new tires, though. Busky's on older tires. Oh, Busky, curb. Ooh, he saved it. But he lost a ton of time. He was right on Hobie's rear, but... Now he's not. Vols is about 4 seconds off of King right now, and 562 King out there just dominant. You can see you come around the final corner in the background there. We're watching with King, and it's pretty good distance.
Yeah, I'm sliding on my mediums, man.
Well, his skill has improved.
Yeah.
But he also has improved his steering wheel. So. Yeah. I don't believe that's all it is, because he was steadily getting better before that. But, a new tool can help you make that next leap. Especially if these wheels, as everybody says, I haven't been on one, but they apparently have just a way better feel. What are you using? I forget.
T300.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The last guy in our NASCAR league, he's got his wheel, and he's not using it yet. Claims he has to have a stand to set it up on. Which he might. I don't know what his... Oh, and there it is. King's going in. King's going in. He was just clamping it to a table, and the table's too flimsy to be able to handle the forces. Which I understand. I had to turn my shit down, and I've got it clamped to a big, heavy oak desk. The guy in the chat's got the CSL Elite, so boo to you, dude. You're not allowed to come race with us. I'm kidding, but you know, I don't really get loot envy. I'm not that kind of guy. But you will, if you do end up in one of our leagues, the guys will give you shit about it. Mainly the kind of shit like, ooh, ah, shit. I don't know if you're into that kind of shit. Dude, you've got trouble on your rear there, Vols.
Yeah.
These guys were 1 point apart for the Season 6 championship. Vols won it by 1 point over Cholo, right?
No, Cholo won it by 1 over me.
Cholo won it by 1 over... Do I have them backwards then? Am I thinking...
Yeah, when I won, it was me and Adarga that were close. Adarga had missed a bunch of races, and
so you won it before Cholo. You won Season 5 when Cholo wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you guys were 1 point apart. He won by 1 point in Season 6. Gotcha. And then Drank won Season 7. Where is Drank? He's not even here tonight.
No, he bailed on Vietnam.
I don't know what is up with that boy, but he has not been around as much lately. Drank, get your shit together, man. Priorities. Oh, Hayden, I'm just joshing it. The guys... All the guys would be envious of your wheel, for sure, but I don't think anybody would actually give you shit about it. Most of us, though, we got guys. We had a guy, Kiwi. Kiwi was the one who battled big time last season for the championship with Drank and ended up getting second and then retiring. But he was rocking the G29, I believe, or maybe the T300 like you have, but he tied the pedals to his office chair that's on wheels so that the pedals were not attached to anything, neither's the chair. But as long as he's sitting in the chair, the pedals ain't going anywhere. I thought it was genius. Because I got this whole... I had to go through this whole process of figuring out how to get mine to not move without doing anything kind of permanent or anything. In the end, it involved a wall and a stack of books. No, Duck is out!
Duck's out.
Oh, I see it too. Oh! You know what he did? He caught... I guarantee he caught the curb. He's on the big looping turn between the two straightaways.
Yeah.
The curb on the exit of that. He's on the wall to the inside of that. And I think what happened... It looked to me like what probably happened is he caught the curb coming out of that, and it did the whole thing where it just kind of slowly spins out to the until you hit something, you know, and
yeah,
it was enough of a force to wreck his car out. Oh, it's gone now. His car's gone. But that's what it looked like to me. But of course, I get it. I'm like a passerby on the highway. I'm trying to read these things in a drive-by. But that's gonna bring out our second full course safety car. Cholo's not going to be able to pit. King just did pit, but Vols did get in. So now, what does Cholo do? We'll see how long the safety car is, but we're going to have probably, 10 to 11 laps when this is over, because I don't know how the safety car went forever last time. But Cholo's out there on 11 lap old mediums, 13 laps to go. He's on hard, so he can go medium at the end.
Yeah.
He's really screwed because nobody else is going to pit again, so he has to pit now and drop all the way back to last place.
Well, I mean, I don't think most of the people are going to catch it, so he's not going to be in last place.
No, you're right about that. I don't know if he knows that. But he'll probably be in 6th. 5th, make that. No, 6th. Because I don't think... Yeah, he definitely will not come out ahead of Elleventy or Hobie. And the other guys are catching up fast because they're getting to drive on the straightaways right now while you guys go into the S's, so...
Yeah.
2 full course safety cars. You guys didn't even do that in the rain last year. 20 guys. There's 1 safety car and I believe a virtual. But
staying out.
You guys are, yeah, he's stayed out. I don't
try
know.
To stretch the hards.
The whole race?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but
yeah, I mean, he can do it. I know he can do it because I've seen people do it. It can be done. It can be done. Hell, I've done some pretty long stretches. I just don't know that he can do it and be fast and get a podium. That's, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that can he stretch it and, yeah, he can stretch it. Can he stretch it and win the race? I don't think so. Can he stretch it and get a podium against you and King and Elleventy? I don't think so. But we'll see. That's my take.
yeah, it depends on how well these hards actually fire up for me, because if they don't, then I'm probably gonna lose out to Elleventy here if he can hold on to his mediums the entire time.
That's true. You gotta be really careful because it's really easy to push it too hard and not get the tires warmed up enough.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's why he's not. I think everybody's pretty safe right now running in AI. But as soon as you know that safety car's coming in, you should start warming those tires up.
Yeah, definitely. Took me
Actually,
a second to get the mediums warmed up.
Yeah, the guys are kind of doing it now. We still got guys way back there. He totally could have pitted, and he would have dropped to 6th. Which wouldn't be. I think he'd be better off if if he went to mediums and dropped to 6th. He's just got to get past Hobie and Elleventy, and he's back battling you. You know? Because I just don't think he's going to be able to defend as well. But you're right. Him having 12 laps on the hards means he's probably got the best tires for the restart of anybody in the field, though. Nobody else has warm tires. Mike's got 6 lap old hards also.
Yeah, well, I mean, his tires are getting cold right now.
Yeah, they are getting cold now, but they're also scuffed a lot more than your guys', so they'll heat up quicker though.
Yeah.
And like literally everybody else is on 2-lap or newer tires. So basically, since the safety car came out, or like in King's case, he pitted right before it came out. Yeah. He got lucky, man, because he was gonna. There was no chance he had a win in this if it hadn't happened that way. I don't think.
Probably would have tried to stretch the mediums. He might have been able to beat out Cholo on that. I don't know though.
I don't think so. I think that this benefited King as much, if not more, than the first safety car did Cholo.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it's still going. Why do we choose the worst track to do the most safety car laps at? Like, this track is the speed of this track's not the problem.
Yeah.
Let's just drive it slower. It'll look better on the TV. And it's actually true though. I do get a better. Like, a lot of the time when you guys are at full speed on a track like this, where it's all these fences right in on each other like this, the game starts to have frame rate issues, or maybe it's just my eyes. I don't know, but it seems like they'll start going at a. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, it's probably frame rate issues.
It's like when you get something like you know how when a helicopter's blades will turn at the same rate as a motion capture camera, and so it looks like it's just stationary, but it's able to fly. That's how I feel about the track sometimes. It feels like it loses all sense of speed, and it's like a frozen frame that you guys are moving through. And it tends to happen at these courses like this one or Baku, where the fences are real close to each other and there's boards the whole way around. And it looks like if they keep the new racetrack that's coming up this season, do you know what it's called? The one in Saudi Arabia or whatever?
I don't know what it's called, no, but I just know it's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, but the safety car is coming in this lap. Anyway, that track is like this, but more sponsors on the walls and different colors of sponsors. So it's even worse as far as that visual thing goes. But that was an early mock-up. Who knows what it'll really be like. All right, we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here, and we're going to have 11 laps to go when we kick this thing off. Cholo leads him down. He started on pole. It's been up and down for him, but he's on 13-lap old hards. Can he stretch these hards the whole rest of the way? I don't know. Remains to be seen. Behind him, he has the King, who's won both races so far this season. And behind him, he's got Vols. Two different strategies. Vols is on the hard. King's on the mediums. Reaper's on mediums. 11's on mediums. Everybody else hard. Oh, and Cholo gets a penalty right away. And you know, Vols, look who's right behind you. 11 has worked his way all the way back up to with you.
Yep.
You guys started
right here.
Started out side by side earlier. And we've got a yellow. Who's that back there at the back? That's Buskynator dropping. Ooh, Busky's lost his end plate on his front wing. Mike's trying to get by. He's going to cross on the inside. Busky let him by. Those Canadians are real nice fellers.
Real good guys.
Yeah, that's funny too. Busky let Mike by all nice like right there, when the only thing I really had to say with him before the race started about him was he's aggressive.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing I had to say. It was just it was funny at the time. But King is right there. See, this is what I figured. Those mediums of Kings are warming up, and he's gonna push it. He's already super fast. I mean, let's be honest. He was the car to beat for most of the day so far. That we've been able to tell, though, because Cholo's been at the back for a lot of the day. Had to pit early in that first safety car, but did have a wing issue, and so he's been back in traffic. He's only recently gotten the lead because King had to pit for tires. Safety car comes out, and here we are again. Now, while I was saying all these things, Cholo pulled back out to about a 6/10 lead, which is exactly about what Vols has behind King. And then it's 8/10 back to Elleventy, 1.8 back to Hobie, 3 back to Reaper, 6 back to Mike, and 7/10 back to Buskynator, who, since losing his end plate, is getting back by Mike now. Since losing his end plate, he had been riding behind Mike, but Mike made a mistake there. And, you know, Mike says, I can be Canadian too, and let's Busky back by really easily there. I think King wants it this lap, but it's I don't know if let's see if he's close enough. Car's kind of topping out. He's going for it. He's going for it. He didn't even lock him up. I think he uses automatic analog brakes though. But Cholo beat him through the hairpin. Cholo retains the lead. We're going to go into the S's here. Cholo has a better entry into them. Oh, Cholo just drove away through the S's here. There's absolutely No fight gone out of Cholo. He doesn't want to lose this. He doesn't give a shit. He's on 15 lap old hards. Okay, this is a little trippy. In the lead, you got hard tires, then you got medium, then you got hard, then you got medium, then you got hard, then you got medium, then you got hard, and then you got the other hard because there are more hards on the track than mediums. But it's every other right now. Which strategy's winning? I don't know. It's a little hard to tell. I mean, if you assign them a point value of just 1 point less for each one, then it's technically hard simply because hards are leading the race. And that's throwing out the extra hard at the end. Sorry, Mike. All right. Lap 20 and Vols wants King. They both have DRS, which is not helpful. I don't understand why that made King's car start to shoot forward. Why does he seem to have an extra gear there? Oh no! Cholo goes very, very deep. Very deep on the old tires.
Oh, I just got a penalty. Fuck.
Vols got a penalty. And Cholo dropped back to 4th. In one move, Cholo drops all the way back from 1st to 4th. Vols got a penalty, so now you've got King leading the race, no penalties, medium tires. And now Vols, you've got Elleventy right on your rear, half a second behind you. He's also on medium tires, also no penalties. Cholo has a penalty. Hobie in 5th has no penalties. Reaper in 6th and 7th, Reaper and Buskynator penalties. And then Mike has no penalties in 8th. Fastest lap currently right now, 140.313 by King.
Fuck. Almost spun it.
Ooh, yeah. And Elleventy's right there to capitalize, too.
Yeah, and I lost DRS. Fuck.
Can King win his 3rd race in a row? This has been actually a pretty good race for what it is. Oh! Woo! Look at that, Elleventy. He wanted to get in there so bad. He couldn't push it too hard. He was going to wreck you guys. And there it is, Elleventy going for 2nd place into the hairpin. Hard braking zone here. Elleventy on the mediums, Vols on the hard. Vols is going to be relegated to 3rd position. And with this penalty, it doesn't, well, Hobie's over 6 seconds behind, so as long as you don't get another penalty, you're still podium bound. Oh no! Woo! A little drift by Elleventy there. How'd that look from your angle, Vols?
Yeah, very drifty.
He thought he was hot shit. He got by you. He's like, all right, next up, King. Hey, he is a race winner. Elleventy won a race in his rookie season last year, and he's actually gaining slightly. Well, it's going up and down. Reaper moves into 4th position as King sets a new fastest lap, and Hobie gets back by. Oh, Hobie's going into the pits. I hate it when it does that. I think somebody gets past. It's like, no, they just went in the pits, man. They just went in the pits. Reaper won one of the dirt races last night. He won the Bristol race, which I had won both the first 2 stages too. He freaking gets it in the final stages, son of a bitch. I would have had a perfect night if he hadn't done that. Hobie put hard tires on, and he's a drop all the way back to last position, way back there. That's gonna move Mike Akazuchi up into 7th. Oh no! Ooh. Vols spins it in 3rd position, but gets going so quick I didn't even get to see what happened.
Oh, fuck.
Reaper behind you has a penalty. Cholo behind him has a penalty. Buskynator behind him has, holy shit, 9 seconds in penalties. So, you don't really have to worry about the guys behind you time-wise.
Yeah.
The thing is, Elleventy's 3.5 seconds off of King. He's gonna have to. He's dropping too, like a lot. He's gonna have to really work hard to. He's gonna really have to work hard if he wants to catch up. Hey, we'd all have Fanatec if we could. Don't let them lie to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
if you're talking about your friends that don't do sim racing, then yeah, I understand. None of my friends who don't do it understand either.
Fuck. Oh, I just fucked my wheel bad. It's falling apart. Falling apart.
Your wheel?
Sorry, my wing.
Oh, I was like, no. You gotta get me. If you gotta get a new wheel, now you're gonna have to get a Fanatec. That's all we've been talking about all night. And that stupid NASCAR game puts it in the loading screen, so you gotta watch Fanatec every time it loads. Fuckers. I've been cussing a lot tonight. I apologize for those at home. I try not to cuss as much as I have tonight. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, so what's going on with your ERS there? Is it just on?
It was, yeah.
I forgot I could look at that shit. King's not even using his ERS, man.
He doesn't have to.
I mean, he is, but like barely. That's the guy to beat right there in the green and purple. That's the guy to beat this season. 2 poles, racing for his 3rd win out of 3 races right now. And Elleventy's got a penalty now, so King doesn't.
Oh, man, I fucked myself so bad in this race. Fuck.
Vols, it has not been a great start to the season for you. But if it makes you feel like any consolation, or if it makes you feel any better, the only person who's had like a decent start luck-wise has been King. Everybody else has had some kind of up or down luck, you know, or up and down luck, like a roller coaster. Although you, it's just been all bad. This would be a good finish though. If you can get a podium here, that'd be a good. That's a step in the right direction.
I'm gonna be able to hang on to it with this wing damage.
You've got 5 seconds on Reaper.
Yeah, but if Reaper doesn't catch me, I'm pretty sure fucking Cholo will.
Well, Cholo's another 2 seconds behind Reaper. There's not enough time for Cholo to make up. That's 7.5 seconds Cholo would have to make up on you just to get to you.
That's true.
Yeah. Now it's all spread out right now. King's running away with it. Yeah, we race Midfield Runners Cup races Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we run our Monday Night Madness NASCAR League on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. Hobie pitted for tires. I didn't see that. He and Cholo both did. They're going for fastest laps. I did not realize that's what why Cholo had dropped back to behind Reaper there. So yeah, Cholo definitely can run Reaper down, but I still don't think he has enough time to run you down. You guys both have penalties.
I think he does. We have 4 laps, man.
Yeah, but he's also got 5 seconds. And he has to pass Reaper in between. Although he's doing that right now, and I thought it was watching Reaper, and I was watching King. God bless it. I hate it when I do that. Sorry for those at home. I missed the pass. Oh well. That's weird, man. I thought for sure I was riding along with Reaper. Okay, yeah, you might be right, man. He's coming quick, but he's still got 3.7 seconds to gain on you. But you're right, you're going to have, I mean, it's going to be 3 more laps after this lap. You just do what I do when people get close. Put them in the wall. I'm kidding.
I can't do that, yeah.
I'm not saying I haven't done it. I'm saying I don't do it on purpose. And there's a difference. Ooh, that's a lot of curb there, Cholo.
Well, my only hope right now is for him to get under penalty.
Oh, I'm gonna go change the title of the stream, which I meant to do a long time ago because it says it's season 2. I don't know what I was drinking the Kool-Aid earlier or something. It's actually season 8.
And Cholo's here.
Yeah, that didn't take like a lap.
And then I messed up that turn.
I mean, NASCAR Heat 5 fixed a lot of the floatiness of the cars, at least. I think it was a step in the right direction. We'll have to see what they do with the new scratch game that they're working on. Hey, Vols, I'm sorry, buddy,
yeah.
but I don't think you're getting a podium tonight either, bud.
No, it's not happening.
Here it comes. Into the braking zone. Vols holds it around the outside. Just do that. 3 more turns, and then also, however, other... Oh, no!
Oh, fuck.
I think there was contact there. I can't see his wing, though.
Yeah, it felt like it.
I don't see damage to his wing, but that doesn't mean it's not there. And dude, he's impatient right now. Come on, Cholo, chill. This is not a place to pass. What are you doing? He wants by you so badly. And there it is. He's just going to force his way, huh? Hey.
Yeah, I can't hold it there.
Yeah. Hey, you put up a really good fight, man. And honestly, if you'd have put up much more of a fight, I'm afraid he was just going to take himself or you or both of you out. And honestly, you weren't going to hold him for 3 laps. You were just going to hold him up for however long you could, but it was a good fight, man.
It's fun.
Shit, now you got to worry about Reaper too. Holy shit.
Oh, fuck me.
Dude, I might already told you about this. I heard, I think it was Cale Yarborough. I was hearing a story about him the other day on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s podcast.
Yeah.
Somebody was telling the story. They said it was the first televised race where they had a microphone, like they could tap, or not a microphone, they could tap into the in-car audio.
Yeah.
And check with the drivers or whatever. And Cale Yarborough was one of the first ones to carry this on board. And they had onboard camera too. This was like 1979 or some shit. And they cut to him and they hear this sound, this like kind of staticky, right? And they keep hearing it, and they're doing, radio check. They're trying to figure out what the problem was. Turns out, Cale Yarborough was in the car making car sounds as he drove. Turns out he always does, or always had. And he would even go, when he'd pass another car, you could hear him go, Yoom! Like, he would imitate the cars, and he would make the noises as he raced.
That's
and
hilarious.
nobody but his crew chief and knew, because they're the only ones who heard him do it. It was never talked about or anything. Anyways, I was cracking up, man. I was like, that dude, that's a guy I could get behind. I really liked that. I thought it was a wonderful story. Yeah. Oh no! Reaper just hit the wall. His end plate's there, though. I don't know if he took damage or not. But that might have ended his fight towards you, because this is the last lap, and so he needed to get close for the DRS zone. He wasn't.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Oh, man.
You got really lucky he bounced the wall there, because he was there. He was like 2/10 off you, and he bang off the wall. Ooh. That's it. It ends that one. But he's still got that's a good finish for him tonight too. 5th.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wish Duck had slammed and got points, but Mike up into 8th. There you go. We can't call him Mr. 10 anymore. Oh, no. Reaper just wrecked out.
No, Reaper, you weren't gonna catch me. Oh.
And he couldn't be caught either. He had like 20 seconds on Hobie.
Oh.
Last lap. I didn't see it happen. King wins it. Elleventy comes home second. It's a good finish for him as well. Cholo third. Vols is going to come around
across the line.
Yep. And then Hobie inherited fifth when Reaper wrecked out. 3 DNFs tonight. That's going to bump Mike Akazici up as he's on the lead lap. I know that this might be kicking a dead horse, but that's actually happened to Reaper more times than anyone in this league on the last lap of the race wrecking out.
That sucks, man.
I just moved off of him to go watch King come across the line, so I didn't see what happened. But you're right, man. He really shouldn't have been pushing. He did not need to.
Yeah.
Busky's going to come around 6th. And Mike Akazici gets up into the perseverance, man. You don't have to be the fastest if you're alive at the end. He locks him up there a little bit, going into the penultimate corner and coming around to take 7th position. Uncle Mike Akazici. Heck yeah, Hayden. He was definitely... That's what he was doing. That's why I was saying I like that with Kelly Yarbrough. He's talking about Kelly Yarbrough was having fun driving. It's like, hell yeah. Reaper, tell us what happened. By the way, driver of the day, Hobie won Kenobi.
Oh, man. I was focused on letting Cholo by there, and then I lost ground, so I was pushing real hard to catch Vols because we both had 3 seconds. And then I was looking up at Vols, and then lost the braking marker, and that was it. Just ran too deep into the wall.
That sucks. Last lap.
Yeah,
well,
it was.
I didn't see that part, like, because I just gone to watch King come across. By the way, King, congrats on 3 wins in a row.
Yeah,
In a dominating fashion. But Reaper, I had seen you bounce in like turn 2 or 3 or whatever it was. I'd seen you bounce off the wall, and that was what initially lost your DRS of
Yeah.
of Vols. But see, after that, you just need to chill and take it easy, man. Throttle, what are you doing here, kid? You weren't in this race. You show up to race, then you get to come talk in the chat afterwards. Anyways, here's the rundown, guys. King, Elleventy, Cholo, Vols, Hobie, Busky, Mike. Unfortunately, Reaper, Duck, and Slam, no points tonight.
That's tough, dude.
Reaper, dude, but hey, your pace this season's looking good, man. Keep at it, Reaper. You're looking good, man. And I had fun racing with you in the dirt races the other night.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah. So, King, how's it feel?
Yo, good, man. I think I just lucked out. I was able to stretch those softs.
Dude, you got a lot of skill, but you did luck out with that second safety carve. The timing could not have been better for you.
The timing was better, and then I just stretched the softs as far as I could. Like, I wasn't losing time, so I just stood out.
Yeah,
I know, but I don't know how you did. Nobody else could drive that long.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy the mediums or the hards in that race, though. They both felt like crap to me.
I thought the mediums were okay. Personally.
Mediums were all right, but not with the setup we ran. I think Vols ran the same setup I did.
Yeah, increased.
Oh, the gap
speed.
is just extending on the leaderboard.
Yeah, let's take a look there. King's out front with a 26 point. That's a race win with fastest lap right there. In the lead after 3 races. Cholo in second with 50 points. Then it's 10 back to Hobie with 40. And then it's 7 back to Elleventy with 33. And then it's 13 back to Vols with 20, who's tied with Buskynator. Then it's 4 back to Duck, who's in 7th, who's tied with Reaper with 16. Then it's 6 back to Slam, who has 10. Then it's Buskynator with 8 in 10th. Mike Akazici tied in 11th with 8. Then it's Ziggs with 5 and 12th. And that's it on your points finishers so far this season, guys.
Good job, Hobie. Look at you up there in 3rd. Love it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Your talent.
Yeah, Hobie. Yeah, Hobie's doing good in the points there. Well, Hobie ended up with the top 5 there when Reaper took himself out.
I got very lucky with Reaper crushing that there. Yeah.
See, I was rooting Hobie the whole way.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Totally
kid, I
not
thought I told you to
distracted.
get out of here. What are you doing? I'm
Was,
kidding. I'm kidding,
was
but
the-
wait to be invited, or like ask next time, or wait to be invited or
Oh.
something. Okay, check first. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Please.
or
Was
if
the
you-
race
or if you
interesting
race,
to
you can
watch
come
though?
Yeah.
it was a
Was it
good,
interesting?
yeah.
Yeah,
I had a couple
I thought it was.
overtakes, so it was fun.
Cool.
It had some battles throughout, and then also there was just came down to like really interesting because of the safety cars, the strategies up front. So like Cholo needed a wing, pits for a wing. Immediately the first safety car comes out, bringing him back into the conversation, and then
Right.
and then the same thing's gonna happen with King. King's like stretch those softs, and he's pitting, and it's taking him completely out of sequence with everybody else. So you were like on a limb. I feel like you were on a limb that could have broke at any time, but no, immediately a safety car comes out, stacks everybody up.
Yeah.
It really
what I
it
was
worked out
telling,
in your favor. Yeah. In
I was
that
telling
instance.
Vols, I kept talking to Vols the whole race, and he wasn't there, so I kept getting reminded, Vols isn't in here. I'm like, oh yeah. But I just felt after that first pit stop, I was screwed. Like I lost sync with the leaders, and I'm like,
Yeah.
see what I can do. But then
I
the safety car
thought
stretched.
at that point, me and Cholo did have sort of a little bit of an advantage, but like
Yeah, for
the
sure.
way those stops held on for you, I was like, well, that advantage is immediately gone. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. I didn't. You're right. It didn't seem like there was a big difference. The only difference I saw is that King was just able to stretch a lot longer and not lose as much time as everybody on the old tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first safety car helped, and then I kept looking at Vols and Cholo's time that was behind me, and it would stayed at like 4 seconds and 6 seconds, or 4 seconds and 7 seconds. So I was like, I'll just stay on these until like I notice a real bad drop off, and it worked out.
Yeah.
Awesome racing.
It was a good call.
Yep,
Yeah.
Cholo got the fastest lap. That's King. You're not perfect anymore.
Never, never. Well, good race.
It was
Good
good
race.
watching.
Great race.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
and thanks for watching at home, guys. Don't forget to come back every Tuesday, Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Midfield Runners Cup, and on Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday Madness NASCAR. I love you all.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Night, everyone.
Hey, Hobie.
Yo.